Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online with Bridgeburner 412. Here we are in Archit, ready to take off on our adventure for today. I thought maybe we'd swap up the outfit just for today and see, you know, maybe we want to go, maybe we want to go with the Rohirrim Westfold set. We'll rock that for a little bit, just see how we like it. Got our horse crown on. Not sure what I feel about that, but we'll leave it for a little bit just to kind of see how it goes. But here we are. We are needing to return to John Brackenbrook. And he, if I recall, is back in the little hunting lodge over there. Let's open our... We got a couple hobby gifts for today. So we got a massive pile of silver scraps worth 1 gold. That's good. Let's see what we get here. 5 scrolls of max morale and power for 90 minutes. Okay. So not bad. And we got some virtue stuff here. We are not ready to run with the virtues just yet. So here we go. So I think we can just head on back. Our run speed buff is still activated from our cloak. And then of course we also have our continuing swiftness buff that we picked up last time. So that's going to get us moving around a little bit quicker in the world, which is great. Provided you know the proper direction to go. All right. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in and joining our adventure as we make our way through Middle Earth, all of the travails and tribulations as we save the world. We managed to get lucky here and hit the same time of day. You know, the persistent world has its own, you know, day-night patterns. Right now, we're inside, so it's not going to tell us. But you can check up here.
Will surely work in our favor.
It will. Let's see. We'll go with navy is purple, really. I mean, even though it says navy. We'll go with rust. It looks the best, I think. Okay, after this, we accept this quest, we will become novice, at which point we will be able to bust out our horses. And as a good Rohirrim member, that's what we're going to want to do. So here we go. We're going to talk to John Brackenbrook here, and he's going to take us into an instance. So here we go. Maybe we should hit one of our little bonus things here. Where did those morale things here? We'll go with this here. Because we want to make sure, you know, we want to make sure we don't die. At least before level 20. See if we can get that title. I don't know why I still have this in my bag, because I can just activate that. It gives me a title I can use if I want, which I will not be using the 7 stars. All right, here we go. Warning, this is the final quest in the introduction. If you have any other quests underway, you should complete them now, as the quest will no longer be available after the introduction is completed. Let's do it.
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archit to find it already ablaze. A desperate struggle to save their village is about to begin.
No.
Hopefully, you have
Blackwolves
arrived in time.
have attacked Archit.
We have no time to lose.
I'm going to put this a little bigger in case anybody wants to pause the video and read all this stuff. But we got craziness going on here. So let's see if we can help out John Brackenbrook and his father.
We must save Ned.
Alright, so we want to come over here. We want to use our AoEs and try to grab all of the aggro off of our dude. There was something else I wanted to click here. I forgot. Alright. Jailer Ned Pruner. Amdir. Amdir's close by. Amdir, we tried to help with the tea, apparently. Apparently something's afoot with Amdir.
Archit must still be saved.
Alder Cobb's and Otto's treachery were just the beginning. Alright. I'm going to turn off floaty names because it can make it a little bit confusing of which enemies are aggro here. And I'm just tab targeting right now to, not to jump, that's for sure. I'm tab targeting to switch between the targets, make sure that I'm killing them.
We must find
I'm
my
trying to
father
turn him away
before
from
it's
the
too
person
late.
we're trying to protect. Gotta find his father. So, of course, you know, you're a Tolkien fan, you know the quest between fathers and sons is crucial to the story and one's lineage.
Look, Otley is ahead. All must not be lost. Well met, friend. Is the crafting hall safe?
Okay, group of Blackwells entered the building not long ago. Alright, so now we've got Atlee in our group here. Let's see if does our thing call more than one? No, that's a single target. So you see my fervor is on my buff bar here, so I'm using that to activate my business. So again, the fervor will pip up here, and then that will activate other skills that you can use.
Although the mad badger burns, I still hold out hope.
I hold out hope too. Now, a lot of times your escorts up here, this is where I have them set on my UI. I think they place them all over the place up here, but you can remove them or move them on your UI.
Father, I knew you would survive.
Captain Brackenbrook is there. But typically escorts have to remain alive, which is great if you're a healer class. It's not so great if you can't pull aggro.
They approach! Defend us!
We're going to defend. Where are they approaching from? Here we go. Alright. Hi, use this skill. Leveled up. This guy over here. Just work around this way, hit with an AoE. Gotta remember which my AoE skills are. And which are my single target. Let's see, what is this one?
No more time for games.
Single target.
We come for the Rangers.
What's going on? We're cowering. Oh no. Calder Cobb. Get a couple Carghouls over here. Amdir is now a servant of Mordor. Here he is. This is the ranger we tried to help. Here he goes. Off through the flames. Something tells me we'll be seeing him again. And boom.
Father!
There went Captain Brackenbrook. Alright, so let's go give this guy the old what for. Oh, there's more over here. I wonder what the range is on my AoE here. I really need to get another skill to put here because the way I typically play, there's a space here. So when I see this one, I'm thinking I'm hitting this one, so I'm pushing the wrong button.
What misery
This is a sad day
befallen us.
indeed.
My father was right to trust no one.
Assault on Archet.
With the Black Wolves' attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all hurts are so easily mended. The fate of the Ranger Amdir remains uncertain and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
So a note on my cutscenes here. I installed this game many years ago, and since I have upgraded my computer and everything, for some reason I cannot get the cutscenes to upgrade in terms of their resolution. It's really annoying. So if anybody knows how to do that, go ahead and put that in the chat, because that is lame. And I've tried to fix it for years, and it will not fix. Disease among the boar.
I'd like to take a moment of your time.
I'm not sure. Not sure. Although that is better. We'll accept it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. The intro.
What do you need?
The storm is upon us. The loss of my father is a painful one. Indeed. I'm the one who faced down the evil. And we sort of saved Archit for now. So we're going to finish that. Now we have a milestone skill. So I always put that way over. We should put my mount up there. I'll just put it here. Let's see what we got here. We got some new mail from John Brackenbrook. So we can look at that. He's given us a little gift that we can use on our adventure. So we're going to go ahead and grab that up. So let's go ahead and open that. And got a letter of commendation and 5 tokens. So we're going to trade those in here in a second. Can't wait to get to a what's the word I want? A vault, so I can get all this stuff out of my bag. But I am going to set up my horse now. It does take a few minutes, so I will be back with you in just a bit. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So here's my steed of the Hammer Hand that I've got going. He's our horse that we're going to use for a little bit. And like I say, I've got other cosmetic horses that we can use, but this is a pretty good looking horsey. So we'll go with him for a little bit. And we'll shake things up when we get bored. All right, we're ready to continue our adventure. So let's give a message of thanks here. Get our tokens. And then I'm trying to remember who we turn into tokens to. They're probably right around here. So we're going to bind our skill here, our return home skill, to this milestone. And that will make it so that we can come back to this spot when we need to.
Would you do something for me?
Okay, so I got to bury some bodies. I think we found those in our last adventure. Let's head on over here. Atlee has a quest for us.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Talk to Cal Sprigley.
Greetings.
Cal? So we got to collect some stuff for Cal. Seed bag and such. All right, I think we can get a couple things from this trader here.
How can I
Let's
be
see.
of service?
Yes. So Novice's Mark will give us a another run speed buff. I don't know if it stacks. But we're going to take it. But you'll notice you can only use it until maximum level 15. So we will not be able to use it forever. But it's a pocket item, which we'll put in our pocket. And then we'll go ahead and grab 2 of these. And add to our stock that we have, just in case we get into trouble. And let's move our pocket item that we just got up here to our pocket. Okay. On use. Okay, so does it stack? We got this one. Got this one. We activate that one. What happens? Quick feet. There's our tome, and there's our movement. Fleet-footed. Okay, so we can use all of them. Sweet! So now we're going to be Speedy McSpeedy. Backlist that. And then, what did it tell us? It gives us an out-of-combat run speed buff. And then 10% run speed duration. 10 seconds. So it's like it's like a bolt. So I'm going to put that here. Let's see how it works here. Please. That does not seem to do much at all. See if we slow down. Yeah, so obviously that skill doesn't add, so we're going to take that off. Okay. We got some stuff to do. Disease among the boars. So we've seen a lot of boars. So we got to bury the dead. They've moved the bodies. And then we've got a threat from spiders. Threat from spiders. Oh, way up there at the farm. Okay. All right, so now we can ride. So let us do that. And my horse is... I've got a run speed buff on the horse. So, that's good. I was hoping that wolf wouldn't hit me. I'm going to select this as the quest guide focus. He's going to get here before I can bury this guy. Oh, I succeeded. We're going to have to get some things to heal. All right, so now since we are not a novice anymore, it's going to start giving us deeds to use in our class. So we're going to start to work on those deeds more in terms of location. We don't have any deeds here yet, but these you acquire over a long time. So this is 1 out of 750. So you have to use the skill 750 times. There are ways to increase the speed of acquiring these, basically through tomes that you can buy or scrolls that you can buy in the shop. I don't typically do that unless I'm really in a rush. But they also increment, like you can only do so many on a day. I'm gonna have to get some potions to cure my stuff. So as you see, I'm gonna use this token here, and you'll see those debuffs that are on me just disappear. I probably got a skill point as well. You get skill points on every odd level. And I believe it's something like 92 skill points at this point that you can trait. I think you can get up to 94. You can only trait 92. Okay, one more of those dudes. Oh, that's a wolf. There's a brown bear. Was a hairy bear. He was a scary bear. Okay. So we have killed all the boar. We might as well go up here, get this body, and then come down and kill the spiders over here. Still have to get this one way over here. Oh, got a couple boar coming in. Wheel weakling. So these light skins, or these light hides that we're getting, those are going to be good for us as a metalsmith and a tailor. It will allow us to make certain types of armor and cloaks. I think I'm a tailor as well, right? Oh, I have not selected anything yet because we're not in a place to do that. I'm pretty sure a metalsmith has tailor as one of the professions, in addition to being an armorer. Or I think an armorer has metalsmith and tailor. I think that's how it is. I don't know why I came over here to kill this wolf, but apparently gave me the stink eye, so we're going to go ahead and finish him off here. Alright. Okay, so we buried the body, now we just got to kill some spiders. It'll be fun. Look at this guy taking a rest on a wagon. aiding me quite a bit. So you see, I'm just leaving these on. I don't have anything to take off the effect. I think this one is the... this is the one we want to get rid of eventually. Dead. Okay, there's the bow. I'm trying to remember where these things are. There's the strong box. Okay. And then the seed bag, I think, is way over here in a... There it is. Got a deed, Spider Slayer. So this is our first Slayer deed that we've gotten. And what this will do is it will increase your reputation, which we're going to want. And there's 2 tiers for each one. So the first tier gets you this reputation and a title. Second tier will get you typically virtue XP. So virtues are down here. We do have a slot, so we can start earning virtues. So one of the most important virtues we're going to have as a champ is going to be wit. And you'll notice here we have 0 levels out of the 3 that we can get at level 7. So as your levels go up, your virtue levels also go up. So we're going to be doing deeds and stuff to make sure that our virtues are basically, I probably should have spent a second. Virtues basically give you buffs. So this will give me plus 48 finesse rating, which will cause us to miss less. And then a crit rating, making us hit critically more often. And then physical mastery, which is also helps us to hit harder. And tactical mastery doesn't really apply to the champ too much. That's more of a caster's kind of skill. So if you're a minstrel or an RK, that's what you would use that for. All right, sweet. Now we got to go all the way over there and find Ornate. So let's mount up and start over. So yeah, up here it'll tell you the time of day. So it's dusk. All right, I'm going to set this as our quest guide focus. So when I change, I just right click on the ring and it will bring up a little menu. And then when you click set quest guide focus, like if I were to put it here, you just click on it and then it will change where your arrows are leading you. So this way I can go over here. And that is going to take us right to the body. If you hover over it, it'll tell you where it is. Oh, the water was a bit deep here. Might as well just swim it. Got the sun is setting. Get out of the weeds. There's a pretty sky in Archit. All right, so there is that. Okay, so we need Cal Sprigley. He was back. Constable Thistlewool, I think he also was back. I don't think there's anybody in here yet that we need to see. Got some hides and stuff going. We can check by checking our map, and you see there's no shaded areas, there's no rings. They're all over here in Archit. Now, we could use our map, but we're pretty close, and the door now is open. I'm almost 1,000% sure that the door is open now, out here behind these spiders. These guys might... Yeah, these guys are now going to aggro on us because they're... A lot of them are red. The ambushers. So now we can just sneak right through here. Get up a horse. Hopefully our aggro has dropped. It has. Good. Cal, finish that.
Might I take a moment of your time?
These are going to be much better pauldrons for us, so we've got to talk to Archie. Our Atlee Spiderbane, who's back behind us, I think, over here.
What do you want?
He's another, we've got to search for Bali.
How can I be of service?
I don't think I have the skill to use a bow just yet. I can check though. So let me check over here. So you go to your skills and you go to passives, and it'll tell you all the stuff that you can use. So I can even use instruments. Here's my horse stuff. Bows. I do have the ability to use a bow, but I don't think I have a skill to fire it. So I don't think that's going to be useful to get just yet. Let's go up and use our skill point. So when you're over here, you can play skills in other trees, but since we selected the yellow configuration in the last episode, it costs 1 point for each of these. If you put them in another column, then it will cost you 2 points. Okay, so let's see here. Blade skill damage, battle frenzy. Your fervor is instantly increased as well as additional fervor over time. Adds 1 fervor bit. Yeah, I think that's what we want here to start out with. So we're going to apply that. Commit. So we're going to get different stances, I think. So usually I'll put my stances over on this bar because I don't change them very often. Oh, it is not. I thought it was a toggle skill. It is not a toggle skill. It just hits it. And then Battle Frenzy for 45 seconds will add a pip every 3 seconds. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So let's move that back over here. Where do I want to put that? I'll put that down here because I don't really see myself using that often, but maybe I will. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and take this blade then from our reward. And it is a 13.7, so we'll put that in our number 1 spot there. And then I just move them down to the next spot there. And there we go. Okay. All right. We're ready to check it back in
What do
here.
you need?
Finish that
How
quest.
can I be of service?
And then we got to talk to Elizabeth Honeymead. Okay. So when your quests are white, that means you're doing your quest on level. So we're 7, and these are 8. So within a level or 2, it will be white. If it is dark blue, it's a couple levels below. Light blue, a couple levels below that. And then it hits green and then gray, which you don't get any XP for gray. And your XP goes down based on, you know, if you're doing everything green, you don't get as much XP as if you were doing them white, but you can go higher still. Yellow is higher, gold is higher, and you'll get more XP for doing the quests at higher levels. Also, it'll go up to red, and you'll miss on almost every single attack, and then purple is you just are out of your mind. You have no business trying to do that quest at that time, so you got to level up a little bit more. All right, so we got a deed. Complete quests within Breland. So they're usually 3 tiers. They usually go 15, 30, 45. But you'll see on completing 15 quests in Breland, we will get 2,000 virtue experience. And the virtue experience, oops, wrong button. The virtue experience will come into our virtue traits here. And that's how you gain experience there. Eventually you end up with 5 virtues. So this will open up at level 9. So we'll get that in a couple levels. 11, 17, and 23. We will also get racial traits that we'll be able to slot. This one opens up at 13, 19, 25, 31, and 37. And these have various, how can I say, usefulness. So the big one for man is to get the strength of morale. This is like an oh no button where you click on it and it just instantly gives you a huge boost of morale. It's one of the better racial traits. And then we're going to want balance of man for survivability. And then we're going to want sword damage. So we get more damage out of our swords because we're sword users. And then the others are just, not hugely helpful. Okay. So we got things started here in this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we will continue our adventure in our next episode. I look forward to seeing you then.